Hi everybody, Mature Simmer here. So welcome to Wayne Enterprises Invitational at Seneca Golf Club. This is, I believe, week 4 of TGC Tour Season 11. So I had made it into one of the flights for the tour, so gotten my tour card last week, and unfortunately did not make the cut and was far enough out that I got 2 demotion marks. So talking to some folks, just looking through information, basically 5 demotion marks gets you relegated down. So if I do that and don't make cuts, basically the 3rd week I miss the cut, I would go back to not being qualified and having to qualify again. Good news is you make the cut, you wipe one of those marks away. So I will be able to dig into that if I can play well enough to make some cuts. So hoping I can do that. Again, not even fathoming or looking at improving my status to another flight. You know, you have to do quite well to do that. I think if you get lucky enough to win one week, you automatically get moved up, but I don't think there's any danger of that happening. So, and if it does happen, I guess we'll worry about that then and determine if we feel ready or not, or did we just play the event of our life and somehow do that. So just wanted to get you updated on what the status is. I did realize, kind of in my excitement of having the tour card and this and that, I actually put the rounds up earlier than I normally do. Normally they're up Tuesday through Friday, but I think I had played everything on Sunday and just edited them and put them out and didn't even realize that I kind of had skewed things a little bit. I don't know that that mattered to anybody but me, but just letting you know that's why you're seeing these on Tuesday, aside from the fact that I'm not actually starting to play this until Monday because I wanted to give myself a few rounds of practice, and I had only had time. It was a really busy weekend. Luckily, some of the things were certainly fun and exciting, but we had some unexciting things happen that had to get dealt with, that we were dealing with. So I did not do a lot of anything this weekend on the sim front. It was very minimal. So I only got 1 round of practice in and just didn't feel that good about it. And given what had happened to me the week before, I wanted to give myself a little bit more practice and get a better feeling for it. Because as you saw, if you watched my career mode, those were not good. Those did happen after week 3, and it was pretty miserable. But with all that, let's jump in here and see what we can see. So, fictional course, as most of them are. Possible that we'll be seeing black and white tees. I don't think they're going to go any lower than that. You can see this is a full par 72, and it is pretty long. I mean, the black tees play 7,700. We've had some around the 7,000 mark this season, so this is kind of getting into some territory that we're not as familiar with, or at least not this season. So fairways and greens are firm as the default, and the green speed is only a 6.5 medium. So I will take that. That should hopefully help the ball running away on various things as well. Oh, and we're on the white tees this time, so we're not even starting from the black. All my practice rounds were on the black tees, because I assumed that would be the likely spot, but I'm sure we'll see some of those. Alright, wind speed medium, and then everything else default, so firm, and 6.5 medium.
Hello there, and welcome to this society event. And we have a par 4 first hole to start out with today. Let's nestle this first drive up there in the fairway, and we'll be on our way.
Alright, so good amount of wind. I think I had 1 round that was like this, so I don't recall any water. I just played a practice round earlier this morning, but had a bunch of stuff happening in between, so clearly I have forgotten But yeah, as you can see, kind of out here in the scrub, the desert, whatever you want to call it.
All right, first drive is away.
Aside
Good
from the
round.
path being a diagonal cross, not bad.
Setting up here from the deep stuff.
Alright, so a bit of wind, but also a good amount of things dropping out. So we're going to be, say, at 25. That'll put me at 150, 147. Do I go up one more? I'll go up one more. Hopefully that won't overdo it. Not bad, but not great. I did have one roll in that way.
You are in the sand.
It is a challenging little layout there. Alright, we are up and close.
Just slicing that out of that bunker. Nicely done. And just drop this on in and you'll get a par. And after that first hole, we are at even par.
So, pars are nice. Birdies are better.
Wind's blowing right in our face on this one.
Alright, right in our face. They're not kidding, but kind of a long, weird dog leg. I mean, it's like kind of you're almost up to the green, and then it's like, yeah, let's just turn 90 degrees and put the green over there. So, maybe with a correct headwind, maybe I could drive the green one of these times, but this is not that time. Alright, better swing path. Still not perfectly straight, but a heck of a lot straighter than the other one.
But yeah, we'll deal with it.
Okay. So we're going to go down 6. We got a little bit up. Again, the wind usually doesn't affect too much on a pitch. I'm going to pull things back a bit and definitely spin it back because that is sitting toward the back of the green, so I'm going to try to not run off the back if I can. Ooh, got a very fast on that. Not good.
This one's your third.
That's disappointing. As high as that was, I took a lot firmer swing than I
21 feet to the cup
really needed to or felt I needed to, so I think the result overall not bad. So as we get slow, we're going to move for sure. There's a slight movement of beads here right near me, but kind of in the middle, if they are moving, they appear very, very slow to me. Come on, just trickle over. Ah, shoot.
Hopefully we can settle things here with a bogey.
Well, that is disappointing,
You are sitting at one
but
over par.
it happens.
Have fun here on this par 3.
All we can do is move on. So the height is about the same. We're going to back this over, but man, that 13. Wow. Alright, good, solid swing. Not bad, not bad. Alright, a little further than I would have liked, but
from here.
this is going to take a bit of effort. Good news is it's not downhill, but I don't want to go too far because you can see all that red over there. Gets ugly fast. Alright, maybe? Whoa, so close.
Here we go, 4 par. Okay,
I had a decent round in my practice, and I had a lot of putts falling. I would love to get that mojo going again, but that's just kind of being in the zone sometimes, so you can't really make it happen. It just kind of does. Yeah.
You hooked this one.
That is not what I want to be doing.
All right, from the fairway bunker.
All right, good news is I don't have a really crazy lie So, wow, can I clear that? I think I can. If I'm not, this will blow this hole right out of the water. We can. That's good, because that at least gets me nearby. It's much better than the 4-iron, which would have been way, way short.
I think we can recover here.
So, I think not bad at all. Ooh, little too far, little too far.
Okay, positive thoughts. Let's save par right here.
Oh boy. Alright, it is going this way right off the blade. That's the problem.
Looking really good.
That was really good.
Oh my, that was a fantastic shot.
Alright. But just for a par.
One over,
which is sad,
today.
but it's okay. I need to not do problems with those tee shots. So, round I did well on, they were all good tee shots. So, that is key.
Well, not your
wow,
best contact.
We're not really going to be doing this, are we?
Club or two extra from here. This is really deep.
This is really irritating. Alright, at least we're back in the fairway. Up on the hill.
Right, I like being back on the fairway.
I honestly think I may have hit this green into the one time I did it. So yeah, this is just unfortunate. Man, the 5-wood. Definitely a lot of movement over. Okay, well, we're in the fairway. But we're going to be fighting for a par if we can pull this off. Alright, we're up, but not as close as I would have liked. Shoot. This is not working out for me. But this is what I do need to just put it away and not let it affect me.
This putt's tracking.
Okay.
And in the hole.
Because again, it can certainly be recovered. I had bogeys in the decent round as well. You know, I had birdies by now, but it's okay. And again, it was one of those. It was definitely one of those rounds where I'm like, gee, I wish I was playing this round for credit, but you know, it was not to be. All right, we up on the right level at least. Don't go back. Don't. Why could it have not kicked forward a little bit?
Sink this. And down a birdie.
So frustrating. Wow. This is a long way. I'm literally... Wow. It did not.
Good luck here. We've got
wow, I had enough power, I guess, that it just blew right through. I'm going to go a little bit more here. Ah!
Ooh.
I think
this one's for bogey.
Maybe if I hadn't moved it, it would have been okay, but I think I still was a little over.
That is your second bogey in a row.
Yeah.
Well, have a good hole. We've got a par 4 for this one.
Straight across, straight across. That's key. Just getting that. All right, getting past the little pimple bunker. Those are always good.
Second shot here on the 7th hole.
All right. We're flat on. Ah, I heard it, and
Well, you're not going to hit every
oh my
green
God,
today.
that was
That's all
like
right.
in. That was in the trash for sure. It is just not in the cards for me.
All right, this
and
is
it,
your 4th shot.
I don't know. I'm definitely more relaxed when I'm just practicing, obviously, but like this is not gonna do it. I mean, I can't keep getting bogeys on every hole is my best opportunity.
Going towards that hole.
Especially not double bogeys. Oh, thank God.
That's a bogey.
Whew. All right.
And right now, you sit at 4 over par. Okay, tailwind blowing with us on this one.
All right. So we're going to let it carry over there.
Great swing.
Wow, how did that wind not really get it past there cleanly?
Okay, we're set.
Because that was right where the unless I missed it was higher. That could have been part of it. All right. Uphill is the issue here. Okay, good. Well, it didn't matter that we were uphill because that went too far.
Okay, we're on the green. This putt is for birdie.
It is for birdie, and it is way downhill. And it's downhill beyond, so I want to be careful. Did not quite come over as much as I thought, but at least we pulled the par.
At 4 over par. And here we go on the 9th.
Wow. All right, well, definitely over here, as we will be pushed back for sure.
Okay, we are in the deep stuff currently.
I'm losing it all by myself. I mean, let's be upfront and honest. This is garbage play again.
And this is your 3rd shot.
God. I know I can do it. My practice rounds were all pretty decent. I mean, I was over. I think I had a +7 my first one, but it wasn't like I was miserable. And again, I'm not capitalizing on what I need to be. All right. Ooh, yeah, that's going to be way over. I've run into that before. And I was wrong. The wind's going to save me a little bit, but
setting up for your 5th stroke.
And again, now I'm just doing what I need. So it's a beautiful chip.
Well judged on that one.
But 1 stroke too late.
5 over par currently. Wind is blowing left to right.
Okay, I'm going to shape this a bit too, just to fight the wind a little bit as well.
Let's see what you have on the 2nd shot here on the 10th. This might end up in some trouble.
Wow.
Okay, 3rd shot. Well, it wasn't your best swing.
It was not. Yeah,
Setting up for your 4th stroke here.
I am showing I don't deserve this, that's for sure. This is really disappointing. Yeah, there's nothing else to say about it.
Let's get a little kick left here.
We did, but...
Nice stroke. We're on the green. And with this putt, you could save par. Good luck.
Okay, I think I'm gonna need more of this than I will need the other. Come on. All right. A little bit further over than I liked.
Sitting at 5 over par.
But again, I need to play well enough. I need to get a few birdies this round without losing any more strokes. I mean, the +5 is not what I want in my first round.
Beautiful swing.
Except we're headed toward the bunker, darn it. Ah! And this...
Get out of this bunker and on our way.
Oh, and this bunker's terrible, because this is the one I was in before. I was in one like this, and... So I gotta hit a high loft club here, and hopefully this will work. Alright, thank God. Because, yeah, I was in one just like that on another course, and even the 4-iron hit off the front, and I went nowhere. So, that was not terribly bad. Alright, I'm going to assume this is... Pitches usually slice through the wind, is what my experience has been. But if I'm wrong, I'm going to be in a real world of hurt. So let me go up one. Alright.
Like we're gonna be on the putting surface.
So that worked. Alright, so with that much distance, that was my challenge. I mean, if it's a shorter pitch, I think it just doesn't have as much time in the air, but obviously it went up there.
Looking pretty good.
Alright.
Nice. That's gonna work.
Just a par, though.
And you're currently 5 over for the day.
I mean, the wind is making it challenging, but we can see what other people did, clearly. Like, they were still able to do some crazy stuff based on that. This one's tough to end up on the green, or on the fairway, because the fairway just slopes. It kind of dumps everything to the left, almost no matter what you do. But I'm worried if I go too far... I don't know. There's just not a great play here. Oh my God.
Well, let's regroup. All right, second shot on the 12th.
Yeah, I mean,
Way to go.
I have cost myself this entire round has been just bad strokes the whole way. I mean, this is all me just not executing. You know, again, I pull the shots together later at least, which gives me a possibility, but...
You know, sometimes I don't get all the predictions 100% correct. This time you're on the green, so it's kind of good that I got that wrong.
Just going to be gentle, because I'm letting gravity do the work here. Alright, was a little short, but I think it's better than it being by.
Sitting right at 6 over at the moment. You might need a little more
Alright, so I am not getting what I wanted, which was a few birdies and no more lost strokes. That seems too far, but I don't know. With the 7, I'm going to go with it. Because I do not want to end up short and be down that in that little valley and whatever. Because that almost guarantees, at best, a par. Okay, decent swing, but up where I don't want it.
A bit off on that approach.
A little bit, a little bit.
Here's our second shot on the 13th.
And this is... We're uphill is the problem. So I pulled it back a bit. Come on, come on. Oh my god. Just sit, please. Thank you. Oh, I don't know that I could have done much better from where I was. That was a good effort. Maybe? Stopped moving right at the last portion there.
And that putt drops for back-to-back bogeys.
Darn it.
And you're 7 over for the day.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely stronger wind than I've played with, because it's never stayed in the double digits. I mean, and it's also the directionality, always being across most of the holes has made it a bit more challenging too. Alright, that's important. I can't keep giving up these stupid lousy tee shots where I get 100-something yards.
And this one's about 165
and then I'm making up
yards
200
out.
yards on my other swings. Alright, this is going to go way over. It's going to go even more over. Wow. I think, well, I mean, the fast didn't help. I was going to say that was mostly lie, but
pretty sure you weren't planning on
that was a relatively firm fast, so.
The green side rough.
But again, this is going to be difficult. It is downhill, so I don't want to go nuts. That's
nicely done.
as good as I can do it, I'm sure, other than in the hole.
This one for par. And you're currently sitting at 7 over. You got a left to right.
So I believe I'm at least making some better decisions on things of, you know, not overhitting it when I'm elevated over the green and then just really powering it past and so forth. Alright. Blow over. More over. I'm on the right side of the ridge, I think. Nah, we popped over.
Okay,
shoot.
Green side sand. Let's see what you have.
Yep, let's see what we have. At least we got a decent shot out. Where is the hole? What is going on? All
Nicely out of the sand, but big putt coming up.
Yeah, this is...
All right, drop this one in. This one.
How did that not end up toward the hole? I don't understand. Clearly I didn't know where the hole was. Up and over, but too far.
Okay, here's a 4-foot putt.
That was going to be a tough one way or the other. I mean, let's be honest.
And that'll do nicely.
You know, that's the challenge. Like, these are not
and 7 over at the
greens I'm going to make really long putts on regularly. Again, I did pretty well, but I still only got 3 or 4 in the practice round. It wasn't like I was drilling them left and right.
That sounded good.
It did. I think we're in a good spot. Yep. Anywhere with grass is a good, you know, green grass is a good spot. Gonna pull it a little bit. I remember this one really going over. I might be overcompensating, but otherwise the alternative is pretty ugly out there. It's low, it's everything that I don't want. Yep. So, not bad. Alright, now I bounced off the green last time. I think I'm... Alright.
On the green and under regulation. You got a putt for eagle.
I will take that. We're downhill.
This one for the eagle.
Really heavy break to begin with. But it's not a supreme downhill, so... I don't want to go nuts with Ah,
Setting up a 12-foot putt here.
I guess I underestimated that. Come on.
A good line.
Thank you.
Oh, you like that one, don't you?
Pulled one birdie out of my butt.
Par on the round.
Because, yeah, that would have been tough to get the eagle on from that distance. But I just did not want to go by because I knew it sloped off after the hole. And so if I overdrove it, like, that would have been really bad. All right, and we're going to gain 5 yards from the elevation. So I'm going to back off one because otherwise I think it's just far, far too easy to overdrive. At this point, I still think I might overdrive, but we'll see. At least we got a good shot. That's the important thing. Good solid contact.
That'll do nicely.
All right.
This one's about 21 feet to the cup.
Now again, the key is just don't make a mistake. Did not.
All right, this next putt for the par.
I obviously thought it was going to break more than it did.
Down she goes.
But we didn't make a mistake.
Currently sitting at 6 over. And best of luck as you bring this one on home here on the 18th.
All right, wind with me, so at least that's a good way to end. Held it a little longer than I would have liked. That's going to be in the bunker, darn it. Just barely, but
oops, that's no good.
Maybe it's a little light. Good news is I don't need a super high. Oh. God, can I get out of here with a 4-iron? Because that's really what I need. I hope so. All right, thank goodness. All right, I like that.
Yep, that'll work.
I will take that kick.
All right, you've got about 6 feet here. And today you...
Ooh, I was worried that was gonna lip out. It looked like, I mean, there was some movement on the beads. I really thought it would move a little bit, but it kind of didn't, and I really didn't hit it that hard. We did manage 2 birdies, but God, still just clawed ourselves to a 5. Now again, that's better than the plus 11 that I started last time that I pretty much guaranteed I was out of the running with. But you can see, you know, got a bunch of people that are way, way better. And again, I don't see these names in the L thing, so I think this is everybody. So, you know, the point is, like, probably all those people are not in my league. But we'll start seeing, because, you know, the good news is I did not look at the scores ahead of time, so I don't know how people are doing. But that's the thing, like, if it ends up being around like I had where I got my tour card, where I ended up qualifying with a plus 25, you know, if we only have a few people that manage to get under par, that will bode well. It's just last week, I'd say almost half the, because I think the cut was pretty close to even, or maybe 1 or 2 over. You had to do really, really well because there were just 20 or 30 people that had gotten under par across 2 rounds, and most of them started with a good first round. So I don't know how things have played out, but given that I'm playing as late as I am, there should be a good set of scores in. So by the time I play the second round, you know, I should have an idea. So I will take a look, because I think I'm going to go ahead and play the second round now to make sure I get in before the deadline. And again, just how things are going. Maybe I'll determine if I continue or not after that. But we got the plus 5. We've got to take what we got. But again, no mystery as to what the issue was. Can't blame the wind, can't blame whatever. If I had mastered my tee shots, I would be at even, at least, I think. I easily gave up 5 strokes with the tee shots that were problems. So with that, as always, if you've enjoyed this and haven't dropped a like or are not a subscriber, please consider those things. They're greatly appreciated, and I will see you next time.